Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Palette of Dead. Welcome back to the channel, and it's Wednesday, so welcome back to another Warhammer Mortal Realms magazine issue day. It's week number 9, so issue number 9. And this week we've got some Stormcast here. So we've got, I can bring it down a little bit. So this week we've got 5 new Stormcast models, 3 Secretors and 2 Castigators, and they're on 1 sprue. They are different, as you can tell. There's no pre-modelled base, they're a plain base, so they just slot into the base. But I like this, and I like they're a very decent idea to get you going. I want to do something different, so these bases will not look like this when these models go on them, but we'll go through that another day. On to the issue though. So what we got this week, so we've got a pull out, so the Cosmos Arcane here, so all about the cosmos of the Mortal Realms, so the God King's travels, the cosmos itself, so all to do with the different magics and the areas of the realms, and some nice artwork in there as well. So the Twin Tail Comet just there, and Star Drake that brought it along with it, and the Age of Myth, which was of course before the Age of Sigmar and the Age of Chaos. Into the issue though, so we're looking at the marks of the righteous of Stormcast Eternals. So you've got things like the chamber designation, symbol rank, tabards, belt buckles, shield and shoulder pad, and the lightning symbol itself, which can be on the knee for some models, and then different iconography at the bottom here. So with your iconography for the models, so they can change. So you've got different conclaves, so you only really have 6 conclave, but each of the conclaves within a storm host chamber, it has a distinctive icon. So things like the Angelos conclaves have the Twin Tail Comet. They are often winged and mounted warriors who harry the enemy before attack. So they kind of stay your scouts and your vanguard units. The star is the symbol of the Justicars, and these warriors specialise in ranged combat and punish foe from afar. So things like your Castigators would do that. The crescent moon of the Paladin conclaves is displayed on the right shoulder rather than the left, and they are among the mightiest warriors instead. Then warriors from the lightning channeling Corpusant conclaves wear a blaze of arcane fire on their left shoulders, so kind of like magic wielders, like good old Xandria Azure Bolt would be more along them lines. The lightning bolt, which is worn by the Redeemers, and these are your more reliable warriors from battle line, Stormcast Eternals, so you'll be more your kind of your more main focused warriors, so things like the actual Secretors, in all honesty, or if you get some of that, they're good old Liberators and stuff like that. And then your Ordinators, which are mainly your siege kind of equipment guys, so for the ones that came with the Celestar Ballista last week, for instance. We've had a bit more details on the different shield types, chambers designation, tabards, and beast marks itself, which is pretty cool. So it gives you a bit more information onto there. So stuff like that would be kind of listed in battle tomes, I would imagine. I don't have all the battle tomes, so I don't 100% know. Then you got information about the legions of Nagash and the lands conquered by Nagash, who are shrouded in darkness, misery, and haunted by flesh-eating monsters and the Walking Dead. Not the TV show. And then all the different, so there's mainly 3 different legions that Nagash controls. You've got the Legion of Night, which is led by Manfred von Karstein. So he is the Mortarch of Night, and he is quite a cruel vampire, and one of the kind of few vampires that are left. Manfred was, of course, from the original game, and he is one of the leading vampires from there. Manfred in the stories, in the more recent Age of Sigmar novels was unwittingly unleashed by some Stormcast Eternals when they were fighting Chaos, and they wanted an audience with the Great Necromancer himself, and he betrayed them while claiming to show them the way to good old Nagash. The Legion of Sacrament, led by Arcane the Black, who is one of the most promising disciples of Nagash, and he's also a bit of a necromancer himself. Then you got the Legion of Blood, who is also led by another vampire, which is Queen Neferata. She is the Mortarch of Blood herself, so she fully understands her countless agents and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. A bit more information, which is always good to know, and there's some good stories involving good old Queen Neferata, Arcane the Black, and Manfred von Carstein, which is pretty cool. And you've got kind of like a history part to it as well, which is the part of one of the battles, which is the Valley of Bones, which is about the Nighthaunt against Stormcast, which is pretty cool. And you got some pretty decent artwork in there as well, which is quite nice. I like that artwork, it's pretty good. And then how to build your castigators and secretors, fairly simple stuff, follow it step by step and you can't go wrong. Your how to paint guide, as per usual. With these you can more or less have them painted up, ready to go out on battlefield straight away, with just a few little tweaks to be done later on if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, but they are 90% done really. Then you've got the battle report itself, so how to go through it. So you need your battle mat out, lay it flat on the surface, place your get your dice, your ruler, grab a coin or item to use on a marker if you want to do that. And what you'll need is 5 secretors, so your free new one, so you can use, well, any of them really. You can use a collection of them, so you can use the 3 that you've had before and then 2 of the new ones, or you can use 3 new one, all of the new ones really, and go through it like that. And then you need your 10 chain rasp as well. It'll be a tough challenge, that one would as well, because at the end of the day they gave you a battle report for the first 3 secretors against 10 chain rasp, and yeah, it can go through like that. So as per usual, it just kind of goes through the game and how to win and how to roll and play through and stuff like that. Fairly simple. If you're used to a game, you're not going to be surprised by half of it. And then the war scrolls for Myrmor Banshees, Glaive Wraith Stalkers and Castigators, which is always handy to have more war scrolls if you need them. But looking forward to next week, we've got new Nighthaunt model, which is the Tomb Banshee, and corn red paint, which is always quite handy, so you can paint her up and get her going straight away, near enough. And some new rules, because there'll be new rules for her, so because she's kind of like a hero type unit that you can use her as. And then in issue 11 though, scenery, which is a bit different. You'll get your first part of the Sigmarite Mausoleum. So how much of this is included, I'm not 100% sure, so it might just be some of the fences and one of the buildings, might be 2 of the buildings and some of the fence. Who knows? Either way, I'm actually looking forward to getting it, because I've never had the Sigmarite Mausoleum and I've wanted it for a while. But it should be pretty good. Right then, that's it pretty much. Not a bad issue. Again, it's pretty decent. But as per usual, if you've liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I shall see you next time. Bye bye now.